Welcome to DC. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, oh you gon' be right back. Well we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, oh you gon' be right back. Well we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. DC, the home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down. The G.O., the M.A. and B.O. See though, we've been pumping cranks since an embryo, really though. It's the city where the people hold the power, and you can see 9 dimes every half an hour. Well, Luncheon and Joe is the lingo, and brothers rob, so ain't nobody rocking mink coats. Take you back to the madness had, so how the city renamed Cigarettes Jack, so how even the mayor had a running with crack, but we all kept it real and we voted them back. But we got no stars that spit on bars like BET wasn't birthed in our backyard. So our NEG, our essence in our backyard, and junkyard got us all going hard. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, oh you gon' be right back. Well we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. You know where you're at, the USA Cup. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act, oh you gon' be right back. Well we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. I'm from the city, the district.
What it do, what it do, what it do. We back in the building. It's your boy D Free. We got Monday Night Football here. We got the Washington Commanders versus the Bengals. And this is a rematch from what happened last year, which pretty much hit it was a showcase game for Jaden Daniels. That's pretty much what started him off with that Monday night game against the Bengals. But we're back again. It's preseason. Not going to be a lot of starters playing. We're gonna have quite a few. Jaden Daniels definitely going to play. We're going to have most of the starting front line playing. But the biggest news is that Terry McLaurin is not at the stadium. He just got released from the pup list, so they was going to ramp up his practices to get him ready for the season. But they still having problems with his contract. The reports is they still far apart of uh, coming to an agreement. There's reports that Terry's asking for somewhere around 35 to 40 million dollars a year, um, which I believe is a little ridiculous. It's kind of high. Terry's a very good receiver, but the ask for 35, 40 million dollars a year, I think that's kind of high. I mean, you're going on 30 in I believe September 14th. I believe he turns 30 years old. This is your third contract, so that's kind of a high. I think he should get somewhere around 28 to 30 million dollars a year. I believe that's reasonable. I believe that's a good price for Terry McLaurin because he never really been I want to say a dominant receiver. He's been very good. Like I said, I love Terry to death. He's been very good, but he's always hovered around 1,000 yards to 1,100 yards. He never hit that 1,200 yards, that 1,500 yard season, and rightfully so. He hasn't had the quarterbacks to do it, but he still put up 1,000 yards for 6 consecutive seasons. So I believe he should get somewhere around 28 to 30 million dollars. We're going to see if they get a deal done by the time the season starts. But he's not at the stadium. Another big news that just came out this week, or I should say, the end of last week, was that Washington is looking to trade um, Robert, Robinson, the running back, which is kind of shocking because we thought Robinson was going to be the number one running back. Zach, Austin Eckler was going to be the backup with a third and fourth down back, and we thought that JCM, the rookie, was going to come in there and give Robinson some breathers or whatever. Eventually, we thought eventually that he would take over the number one running back spot, but I didn't think it was going to come the way it's sounding like it's about to come. It's looking like Robertson is going to be on the outside looking in. They looking to trade him, and I don't really know what they're going to get for Robinson. He's never been a dominant running back. He's a good running back. He will make um, some teams better, and he will be able to solidify the running back role if a team is looking for a starting running back, or if a team is just looking for another running back to complement their starter. I think he is good enough to solidify that role. But I didn't think that Washington was going to try to trade him. I thought he was going to play this year, and then they were going to see how he done. And if it was good enough to give him another contract, they would probably a 1 maybe 2 year deal. If not, they were going to let him test the free agency market. But they looking to trade him. The reports is they don't really uh, like his demeanor when it comes to being the starter running back. They don't feel like he gives 100%. They don't like his running style. He's more of trying to go east and west instead of going downhill because Robertson is one of those guys. He's gonna get extra yards after contact. He's never been one of those guys that go down right off of contact. He usually get a couple of extra yards after contact. So they prefer him to go north and south instead of going east and west. But we're gonna see what happens with that. He's not at the stadium neither. Um, I'm not sure. I mean, I believe the rookie is going to start tonight. I want to see how much they let him play because he did get a little stinger in his shoulder last preseason. They took him out and they didn't want to further injure the shoulder, but he was a full go by the end of the week. So we're gonna see how he does. This is the first time he will be facing against a team that will have majority of their starters in there because this is the last time that you probably will see any significant starters um, in the preseason because they only get 3 preseason now. So the second game is usually when the starters play, and then after that it will be the backups and the guys that's fighting to make the roster or make the practice squad. So this will be the last time that we will see any significant starters in tonight's game. So we're going to see how these guys play. Last week, Washington didn't really play. They didn't play any star. I think they only had like 2 starters in the game last week. So we're going to see Jaden Daniels, see if he's still looking like the Jaden Daniels that we saw at the end of last season. The report says Jaden Daniels looked even better than what he looked last year. So this will be the first time that I will see him in live action against another team with their starters. I seen him warm up. I seen a couple of practice videos, but this will be the first time that I will see him in live action against another team. So we're gonna see how he plays. I don't know how long he's gonna go. Probably maybe 1 or 2 drives, um, unless they have a they go down the field on the first drive and score a touchdown or something like that, and he moved the ball very easy. They might say, okay, we've seen enough. We're gonna go ahead and let you sit down. We don't want risk you getting injured. So um, we're gonna see how long he goes. I know Bobby Wagner's not playing. Larry Tunsil is not playing. Jordan McGee, the second year linebacker, he's not playing tonight. Zach Ertz is not playing tonight. I'm trying to think. Is a couple of other guys that I know. Marcus Mariota, he's not playing tonight. He's coming off an injury. Brandon Coleman, he's not playing tonight. He's still nursing his injury. Um, Sam Cosby not coming is not playing tonight. He's coming off of his injury, still trying to get back into the flow of things. So it's going to be some guys missing, but it's going to be a lot of the starters. This will be the first time that we actually see the rookie Trey Amos opposite of um, Marshawn Lattimore. They will be going against Jamal Chase and T. Higgins, and you will see Mike Sanderfield in there as well. And so this is going to be the first time we're going to see how this secondary look with the new pieces that they got in the secondary. Will Harris is in a new safety that we brought on because we let the safety from last year we let him go and we brought in Will Harris. So we got some new pieces in the secondary. We're going to see how they pan out. This is Mike is going back to his original position, which is the slot corner. So let's see how these things go. Shout out to us, Suzanne. Appreciate you coming through. Y'all smash the like button as y'all come in, and they getting ready to start this thing off. They're going through. It looked like Washington's going to be getting the ball first. The Bengals going to be kicking off to Washington. Oh no, I'm sorry. They practicing. I'm not sure if the Bengals kicking off to Washington or not. Yeah, no, no, he just practicing kicks. All right, so they're not about to kick it off yet. I thought they was about to kick it off. All right, so it look like Washington will be going in the home jersey, the burgundy tops with the I believe it's the white bottoms or is it the gold bottoms? I know the Bengals got the white tops with the black bottoms. So I haven't seen a Washington Commando on the field yet to see what uniform they're going. I know with burgundy tops, their normal home uniform is burgundy tops, gold bottoms. So we're gonna see what the uniform is gonna be for tonight. Uh, uh, so football is back. This is the first game in Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. So we're gonna see how things go. Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, Washington will be wearing the burgundy tops, gold bottoms. So that's their normal home uniform. So they will be doing that. I'm sorry, I was incorrect. Terry McLaurin has five straight seasons of 1,000 yards. That's right. That was his sixth season. He's going into his seventh season. His rookie year, he missed 1,000 yards by 4 yards. But after that, he's been getting 1,000 every year after his rookie year. So he's going into his seventh season. So one way or another, Terry will be playing with Washington Commanders. Will it be under a contract extension or will be the last year of his deal? Right now, Washington holds all the cards. They have they have the momentum on their side. Terry is pretty much trying to do what he got to do to get a new contract. But right now, all the momentum is on Washington's side because he's still under his current contract. He has one more year left on that. And then after this year, if Washington wants to, they can franchise tag him. So he really, I think at some point they're going to come to an agreement. I don't know what it is. What's going on with your crush? I think at some point they will come to an agreement. Um, but right now, I think Terry, and it's been rumored that Terry has been getting some bad advice, and it's probably coming from his agent because Terry is the biggest profile athlete that his agent has. His buddy, what's his name? I can't think of his last name, but his agent is from his hometown, so that's probably the reason why he's dealing with that agent. But the thing is, if you're getting bad advice, you at some point you got to say, you know what? I tried it, it didn't work out. Let me go ahead and take what I can get and continue with my career because right now there's no offers for Terry McLaurin. They saying he wants somewhere around uh 35 million to 40 million dollars, and there's no offers from other teams that's willing to give him more than $30 million a season. So right now, he's playing with fire because if he don't do a deal with Washington and he goes into next season trying to get a big contract, I don't think he's really going to get the contract that he's looking for. He might get I mean, he will get some offers, but I don't think he's going to get the offer that he's looking for because he will be turning 31 the beginning of next season. So now you're not getting the money that you want at 30 years old. Now you're a year older. Unless you go out here and have an explosive season, you're going out here next year pretty much doing what you did every year outside of your rookie year, and you're expecting to get somewhere around 35 to 40 million dollars a year, you're probably not going to get that. Not at 31 years old. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get that type of money. Nobody is paying 30-year-old receivers, 31-year-old receivers $30 million a year, and there's no team that's ever done it. Terry is trying to be the first one to ever have that done, and teams are not really trying to do that. They're trying to use that money for younger players. Now, if Terry was somewhere around 27, 28 years old, they probably would have dropped him 30 to $32 million in a heartbeat. But because he's 30 years old, or he will be 30 September 14th, that's a hard bargain that you're trying to make. And they just like the statistics and the stats are on the team side, it's not on the player side. Because most players when they hit 30 years old, their production goes down. And so they looking at the stats and the statistics of those players that hit the 30-year mark. And they like, hey, this man, these guys right here, they was top players. They hit 30 years old and their production was down. Granted, Torrey doesn't have the wear and tear that a lot of those other receivers had because Torrey never had a significant injury, but still, they just looking at the numbers. They're not looking at everything that goes into account with that. They just looking at the numbers. And the Bengals dealing with their own situation. They got Hitcherson. He hasn't signed his deal, so he's not playing tonight. So he's still looking for a new extension from the Bengals. So I think his situation is worse than what Terry's is because it's like his team is not even trying to give him a deal. So I mean, this man and he led the league in sacks the last 2 years. This man had 35 sacks the last 2 seasons combined. He roughly, I think he last year he had 21 sacks, and the season before that, I think he had like 17 or something like that, or 16. I know he led the league in sacks 2 years in a row. So, and he's not getting the money that he want, and he's not even as old as Terry. He's younger than Terry, but the Bengals are not trying to give him the money that he's looking for. So, we're gonna see how things go with these contracts because there's still some guys out there holding out. You got Michael Parson. He's still holding out. He's looking for the money that he wants, and Dallas hasn't given him his deal. So we got some guys that's still holding out because they're looking for a certain amount of money, and they don't believe their team value them. But this game is about to kick off. I think this is the last commercial break, and this game will be kicking off. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Oh. We roughly 2 weeks away, a little more than 2 weeks away from the NFL season beginning. I believe the first game of the NFL season is September 4th. I know Washington first game is September 7th. I believe Dallas and the Eagles kick the season off September 4th, Thursday night football. So we got some football getting ready to go down in a couple of weeks. Uh, what's going on, Tay Tay? Appreciate you coming through, getting ready for this football season. About to call this game as soon as they come back from commercial break. Uh, yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Washington's going to do about trading Brian Robinson. That's his name, Brian. I couldn't think of his first name for some reason. But yeah, they looking to trade Brian Robinson, and I'm trying to figure out what do they expect to get for Brian Robinson because when the Bengals traded Joe Mixon, they got a seventh round draft pick for Joe Mixon. So they didn't even get a high draft pick, and I believe Joe Mixon is a better running back than Brian Robinson. So the game about to start off. Washington will be kicking off to the Bengals. So Washington will be on defense first, and the Bengals will be on offense first. We got P line in the back. I mean, back waiting to get the kick return. So we're gonna see how these these starters look. First game of the season. First time we see the season. Washington kick the ball off. Hold on one second. I got an echo. Hold on one second. Let me mute this. All right, there we go.
Yeah, Joe Burrow, he got to play last week in preseason one, and for a guy that's been in the league like he has been and has been as good as he has, that's highly unusual. But we talked about it. They want to get off to a better start this year after beginning.
All right, Joe handed it off to the running back. He got about 2 yards. That was Brown. He got about 2 yards on that carry. Chase Brown, that's his name, Chase Brown. So Chase Brown is the starting running back. Jamar Chase is the starting wide receiver, and then you got T. Higgins on the other side. Joe Burrow is in the backfield in the shotgun with Brown behind him. Tight end is in motion. Joe Burrow step back. He's looking, swing pass out to the running back, and he gets about 3 yards. Nice pickup by Mikey Sanderfield. So it's gonna be third down. It look like third down and about 3. Washington look like they coming with the blitz. Uh, did he get the first down? He slid down, but I don't know if the ball was across the line. He caught it, but it looked like the ball might have been behind the line when he caught it. Oh, he dropped it. He didn't catch that. That's not a catch. That's a 3 and out. 3 and out. He dropped that. Okay. Fourth down. 4th and 3. Let's see what the Bengals going to do. Are they going to go for it or are they going to punt it off? They looking like they might go for it. I see Joe Burrow still out there on the field. Yeah, they going for it. They might try to draw Washington off sides. They going with an empty backfield, 5 wideouts. See if Washington can turn it over on downs. Running back motion back into the backfield. They look like they're trying to draw him off sides. Yeah, they trying to draw him off sides. And who bit? That was daggone Frankie Louie. God dang. I knew what they was trying to do. I knew. I saw that a mile away. He jumped off sides. Oh, you could tell that he was trying to draw you off sides. Many times he even walked up to the daggone joint, pointed it out. You knew they was trying to draw you off sides. You went for it. They got a fresh set of downs. Uh, Bengals snapped the ball, handed it off to the running back. Running back bounced off a couple of players, got about 5 yards on that carry. What's going on, DP Rocker? That was crazy. You could tell they was trying to draw you off sides, and you went for it. Chase got a catch for about 9 yards, first down. Oh, that was way overthrown. I don't know. How was that a flag? That joint was overthrown. No, that was not no daggone flag. That ball was overthrown like a mug. Jamal Chase was not catching that. That joint was thrown behind him. It wasn't even overthrown. It was thrown behind him. Oh, he did grab his jersey, but the joint was thrown behind him. Who was that? That was number 6. I can't remember who number 6 is. Was that Amos? No, Amos is 23. Nice defense. Nice defense, Will Harris. Ah, that was nice coverage. He hit the ball right out of his hands. You ain't catching that. That's the reason why they picked up Will Harris. He's a better coverage safety. Yeah, the starters playing DP Rocker right now is the number one offense versus the number one defense. The Bengals got their starters in versus Washington's starters on defense. The only person that's not playing on defense right now for Washington is Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner's not playing, but everybody else is playing. As far as our starters, I'm not sure who y'all missing on offense, but for the most part, your starters are in there. I see T. Higgins, I see Jamal Chase, of course, I see Joe Burrows, the number one tight end. Oh, nope, not. That was a run for about. They got about to probably like the 1 yard line, so it's gonna be third and goal. Kinlaw with the stop. Look for a corner, a post corner for Jamal Chase. Look for a post corner. Ah, nice hit. Way to stop him. That's the rookie. Oh no, that's Martin. That was Martin. That was the other safety. Way to stop him. It's fourth and goal. Way to stop him. He was looking for T. Higgins for the post corner. I thought they were gonna go Jamal Chase. They were looking for T. Higgins, but they shut it down. And he went to the tight end, and Martin stopped him right at the line. He didn't get a chance to get over there. All right, they're going for it. Fourth and goal. Three wideouts, one running back. They handed it to the running back, and he gets stopped. They said he got it. He looked like he got stopped. I got to see it from the side angle. He looked like he got stopped. They said he got it though, but it looked like he got stopped. I got to see it from the side angle because that ball don't look like it crossed. But I'm looking at it over top. I mean, looking from the side. Let me see. No, that ball didn't cross over. You can't even see the ball. Oh no, it did. It did right there. It did. The second push that he got, it did cross over. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. He initially got stopped, but when he tried to lean forward right before they pushed him back, his arm with the ball leaned over the goal line. So that was a touchdown. All right, it's 7-0. But that's all because of daggone Frankie Louis. Frankie Louis jumped off sides. They would have never even got that touchdown if he wouldn't have jumped off sides. That was Frankie Louis' fault. But that still was a good defensive play. They ain't give up nothing too big. Um, it was, I mean, they everything was short. It wasn't they ain't get beat for no big passes. Whenever they caught the ball, they got the tackle right away. So it was two penalties that got them um, in position to score that touchdown. The offside by Frankie Louis, and then the pass interference on the corner that put them right there in by the goal line. So that was two penalties that got them there. I don't even think he needed to grab his jersey because the ball was thrown behind Jamal Chase. He would have had to jump backwards to catch it. And even if he would have jumped and caught it, all you had to do was just go for the ball. You would have knocked it right out of his hand because he would only be able to grab it by one hand. He wouldn't even be able to grab it with two hands. The ball was thrown behind. He was jumping forward, but the ball was thrown behind him. That was a that was a bad coverage on the corner, or should I say, a bad play on the corner. It was good coverage. It was a bad play because he reached up and grabbed his jersey. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Washington about to get the kickoff. All right, let's see what goes on. All right, Washington get the kickoff. He's running it in. Okay. He got to the 25. All right. Nice little moves. All right, let's see. First time we're going to see Jaden Daniels. Last year he threw for 35, 68, 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. He rushed for 891 yards, 6 rushing touchdowns. Let's see what he do. First time we seeing him in the new season. We got Debo out there for the first time as a Washington Commander. He's lined up in the slot. Debo in motion. They hand the ball off to Debo. And Debo do what he do. Debo do what he do. Let's go, Debo. Okay, I see you. I see you. Curry for about 20 yards. Okay, Debo. They talking about Debo look like he's slow out there. No, sir. That was a nice 20-yard carry. All right, hand off to the running back. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's go, Rodriguez. Okay. these boys, hey, I know it's preseason, but these are the starters versus the starters. And that man, Rodriguez, just broke it for like 40 yards before he got ran out of bounds. Okay, nice cut. Oh my God, they at the 15-yard line already. 2 plays, 15-yard line. They started at their own 25. They hand it off to Rodriguez again. Yeah, he get about 1 yard on that carry. We haven't seen Jaden Daniels throw the ball yet. There have been 3 straight handoffs, which I ain't mad at it. No 3 handoffs that ain't got like 60 yards. 2nd and 9. Jaden Daniels empty backfield. He's looking, got time, looking, and he takes off. And Jaden Daniels takes off. Touchdown, Jaden Daniels. He ran through 2 tackles. That boy still got it. That boy still got it. He ran through 2 tackles, a 14-yard touchdown. Let's go. He answered right back. 4 plays. They thought Jaden Daniels was going to slide. That man said, and I put on some weight. I ain't sliding. Four plays, 74 yards, 1:51. Washington still that explosive offense. They still that explosive offense. 7-7. This daggone stadium looking like it's a regular game. It's preseason. They deep in the stadium right now. They deep in the stadium. I gotta play this. I gotta play this, boy. That man Jaden Daniels out there doing this thing. Jaden Daniels out there doing this.
Welcome to
That boy doing this thing.
Welcome to DC. You know where you're at, the USA count. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act? Oh, you gon' be right back. Well, we will be right here. We will be right here. You know where you're at,
That man Jaden Daniels still doing what he do. And he hasn't lost anything. I mean, 4 plays, 74 yards, a minute 51 seconds. He just carved right through the Cincinnati Bengals defense. They didn't throw the ball not one time. It was 4 run plays. One to a wide receiver, two to a running back, and one to Jaden Daniels. 2027 NFL draft is coming to DC. They just started tearing down the old RFK Stadium. That's in demolition now, so they about to get ready to start building a new stadium for the Washington Commanders. Supposed to open up 2030. All right, kickoff. The Bengals got the ball. Oh, he got smacked. P-Line got smacked. P-Line thought he was about to hit a hole. He got smacked. Battle got caught. Battle got caught looking. He drifted over to the side, and Jaden Daniels said, "Okay, I got you. Let me run right through your tackle." Boom. That man, he just grabbed him. He ain't even try to hit Jaden Daniels. He just grabbed him. All right, Bengals back on offense. This is second drive for Joe Burrows. They're handing the ball off, and he gets about 3 yards. No, I'm sorry. Depending on where they spotted it, it's either 2 yards or three. That was P-Line with the curry. Yeah, he got 3 yards on that. Second and 7. Yeah, it's both starters right now. Both of these are the starters. So this is a real game right now, even though it doesn't count. It's a real game. It's both starters on the field. Jamal Chase and T. Higgins are not on the field no more. So the wide receivers are backups. Oh, it's a penalty on the ground. So let's see what the flag is. He threw that to number 80. That's he's the number 3 wide receiver for the Bengals. I forgot his name. He's the number 3 wide receiver. Offsides on the offense. And man, he lined up offsides. Wide receiver lined up offsides. The rookie wide receiver, Taj Brooks. He lined up offsides. That's a rookie mistake. Oh, I'm sorry. He's not a running back. He's not a wide receiver. He's a running back. He lined up all sides. He was lined up as a wide receiver. So it's second and 12. Joe Burrow's looking to throw the ball. He dropped it, dumped it off to the running back that just got caught on offsides, and he dropped it. It was kind of thrown. It was thrown a little high. Joe Burrow did a little jump throw, and it was thrown a little bit too high. Dude is only 5'9". He tried to pick up the blitz, and then he went out, but Joe Burrow threw it up a little too high. He still should have caught it, but it was thrown a little awkward for the running back. So this third down and 12. Washington sending 4, and Joe Burrows is running for his life. Joe Burrow still running, and he gets sacked all the way back at the 3 yard line. That was great coverage by the defense. That man Joe Burrows, I don't know what he thought he was going to do. He was just running around it like he thought he was daggone Jaden Daniels. No, that man was just running around, and then he faked the throw, and then he started running backwards. He tried to juke out a couple of players. They wasn't going for it, and he got sacked at the 3 yard line. Fourth and 29. He got a kick out of his own end zone. Got the kickoff. Oh, okay, Jaden Lane. Jaden Lane made the first person miss and got across the 50. Think they had like the 42-yard line. I don't know if Jaden Daniels going back out. He still had his head on. He don't like he going back out. I guess they saw enough. Jaden Daniels went out there, scored a touchdown on the first drive with ease. They said, okay, we don't need to see no more. I don't think Jaden Daniels going back out there. We're gonna see. They went to commercial break. We're gonna see if Jaden Daniels go back out there. That's crazy if he don't go back out there. That's some crazy work. It's a total different team compared to what we saw last week when it was all backups. All backups. Washington looked discombobulated as a mug with all backups out there. They clearly not the same team when they got the starters out there. Oh, I want to see if they're gonna put the rookie in there, JCM, Ja'Cory Crossy Merritt, Ja'Cory Crosby Merritt. See if he gets out there today. I don't know. They might not play him. They might say we saw enough from you last week. We know you can run because they look like they're gonna have him as the RB1. He look like he's gonna be the RB1. They might be trading. They trying to trade Brian Robinson. So we're gonna see what happens. We're going to see what happens. We're definitely going to see what happens. All right. Yep. So Jaden Daniels is not coming back out there. Now we got Josh Johnson as the quarterback now. This man has played with 14 different teams in his, I think, 5-year career. Nah, he played more years than that. Okay, yeah, there go JCM right there. JCM just got about a good 6-yard carry. Might have been 5 yards. Okay, nice pass from Josh Johnson. Who that number 82? That was Jaden Lane. Nice pass to Jaden Lane. Got a first down. Yeah, the starters is done for the day for Washington. They ain't got a single starter out there on offense, except for maybe a couple of linemen might be some starters. Oh, okay, JCM. JCM to the house, touchdown. The rookie scored a touchdown. Okay, JCM. Okay, okay, nice block by Bates. That was a nice crackback block. Crosby Murray. Andrew Wiley came on a pull and caught the daggone linebacker. Oh no, the safety. That was the safety he locked up. That was the same safety that got beat for the touchdown by daggone Jaden Daniels, number 27. He having a bad game today. He got Jaden Daniels ran through his tackle. He just got hit with a block off of Andrew Wiley. He having a bad day today. He didn't gave up two touchdowns. Both the touchdowns came on his side of the field. Oh boy, yeah, this looking like the Washington Commanders of last year. The first drive was 4 plays and a touchdown. This drive was 3 plays and a touchdown. Oh, I'm not gonna go the whole live. I'm gonna go to halftime because halftime is gonna be the the fourth and fifth string players that's trying to fight for the team. I just want to see how the first and second stringers look. Uh, I'm getting warmed up for the regular season. I will be calling the games live during the regular season. Um, so y'all tune in. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. I will be calling the games live, and it's not going to be just Washington Commanders. It's going to be all of the teams. Whatever games come on Sundays, and I'm gonna call a couple of Mondays and Thursday night games as well, depending on how my wife's schedule is, because she works at night. So depending on how her schedule is, I'll be able to call a couple of those games as well. But like I said, it's not going to be just a Washington Commanders game. I am a Washington Commander fan, but I'm not going to be just calling their games. I'm be calling all games. Let's see what they do. The rookie got his first NFL touchdown, even though it don't count, but it's still good to see him get in the end zone. He definitely got the vision. Washington kicking it off to the Bengals. Bengals catching it from the 10, coming up the middle, and he gets stopped at the 30. Nice defense coverage on the kickoff. Yeah, man. All right, they still got Joe Burrows out there. He's in the shotgun, handed it off to the running back. He's breaking a couple of tackles. He got about 7 yards on that carry, maybe six. All depends on where they spot the ball at. Looks like it looked like he's gonna be a decent running back as well. I'm not sure if he's fighting for the starting position or the backup, but he looked like he's gonna be a decent running back. He got 6 yards on that carry. I like the way he run. He's small and he got nice vision. He's going out for the screenplay, throwing it to Brooks again. He got stopped in the backfield, maybe a loss of 1 yard line. He got tripped up. Who was in on that play? That looked like that was Martin on the play. No, that was Butler. That was Butler. Percy Butler made the stop in the backfield. Loss of one. Third down and 5. Got P-Line as a running back now. Got the tight end, slot receiver in motion. They got 4 receivers out there. Nice pass. They got the first down. Number 80. Who is that? I can't see who that is. I believe he's a starter. Oh, I can't pronounce his name. I know exactly who that is. I can't pronounce his name. I don't even want to butcher the man's name. Oh, no, hold up. That ball looked like it came out right before he hit the. That's Andre. I'm gonna call him Andre. They hand it off to Brooks again. Uh, Flag on the play. He looked like he got 4 yards, but let's see what the flag is. Might have been a holding on the offense. Yep, holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty when we play first down. Number 64. All right. First and 20. They're at their own 39-yard line. Play action. And Joe Burrows threw it out, but the receiver couldn't come up with the pass, so it's going to be second and 20. First week against the Eagles, Joe Burrows was 9 of 10 for 123 yards, 2 touchdowns. Tonight, he's 4 for 8, 25 yards, no touchdown, no interceptions. Joe Burrow's looking to throw the ball again. He's running again, and he gets sacked once again, and he fumbled the ball. Uh, the offense recovered the daggone fumble. They're going to call roughing the daggone passer. They threw a flag on that. Are they going to call roughing the passer? He was trying to take him down. That was wise. Hold up. Is that a roughing the passer call? That can't be roughing the passer. The man trying to take him down, he grabbed him by his jersey. He was swinging him down by his jersey. That cannot be a roughing the passer call. He had him by his jersey. He got him by his shoulder pads. Yeah, they call horse collar tackle. They call it a horse collar tackle. Y'all better get Joe Burrows out of there. That's twice that man been sacked. Y'all gonna get this man hurt. What's going on G5? What's going on Southern T? Y'all better get Joe Burrows out of there. That man about to get beat up. That's the second time he done been sacked. They call it a horse collar tackle. That man grabbed him by his shoulder pads, not his collar. Joe Burrows cannot find any wide receivers open. This man is running for his life. He threw the ball away. Second and 10. Y'all better get Joe Burrows out of there. This better be his last drive. He been there for 3 drives. He got 1 touchdown out of the 3 drives. Y'all ain't got none of his receivers out there. This man out there running for his life. Washington lineman is getting to Joe Burrows. Y'all gonna get this man hurt before the season even started. DP Rocker, you better call your head coach and tell him get Joe Burrows out of there. They said the Cincinnati Bengals has the worst blocking rate for passes in the NFL. They handed the ball off to Brooks. That was a 3-yard carry. It's going to be third down. Let me drop the link just in case Southern T or G5 want to come up. Let me drop the link for my brothers just in case they want to come up. Is talk about what's going on with this daggone Cincinnati Bengals because these boys is looking like they about to get Joe Burrows hurt. Boom! Nice tackle, nice open field tackle by was that home? Oh, that was Reeves. Nice open field tackle by Reeves. Fourth down. They going for it on 4th and 3. This is Washington backup defense. Y'all going for it on 4th and 3. They got it. They got it. That was Jones with a nice catch. Okay. I see you. I see you out there trying to make some plays to make it on the team. He kind of look like Wes Walker a little bit in the face. Joe Burrow stepping back. He's throwing it. Threw it to his running back. He caught it, but he got tackled immediately. Nice open field tackle by the linebacker. They're going in no huddle. 10 seconds left on the play clock. On the clock for the first quarter. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. They didn't get it off. End of the quarter. I'm switching over now. I see you, T. What's going on with you, T?
D Free, what's good, man? I saw you live. I happened to be looking through this motherfucker. I dropped my premiere, so I was on this bitch. I said D Free live. Let me go see what the hell he talking about. Now, let me come up here and talk shit about the Commanders while you watch them live. No, I'll just play. Hey, I was just talking to G5 though. I was talking to G5. I said, man, I ain't gonna lie. I said, let Cam Ward come in here and turn up like Jaden Daniels did last year. I said, I'm gonna be unbearable too, just like all the Commander fans. I'm gonna be unbearable too.
When you finally get a quarterback that your team been looking for a long time, it's kind of hard to hold back.
You can go outside, you can smile and shit. I'm ready to smile and go outside too, man.
Hey, that man Jaden Days, he don't look like he lost a step. That man ran through that daggone tackle. He like, I'm not sliding down. What do you think I'm gonna slide? I'm running right to the end zone.
Yeah, he don't need to play no more. This game.
You see that man? The first play they hand off to daggone Debo, and that man Debo do what Debo do. Ran through the first tackle and kept on going.
Yeah, dude, I said, dude, I was telling Jizzle when y'all first got him. I said I use him as a running back, more of a running back.
Yeah, but you saw the rookie. You saw what he can do. They were like, now they talking about trading Brian Robinson, but I don't know what they're gonna get for him. I don't know what they're gonna get for Brian Robinson. Like I said, he's a complimentary player on a lot of teams. He can be a starter for some teams that's looking for a starting running back. But I don't know. I mean, if Cincinnati Bengals got a 7th round pick for Joe Mixon, if they got a 7th round pick, I don't see Brian Robinson getting better than the 7th round unless Adam Peters do his thing and he talks somebody into giving a higher draft pick. I don't see us getting a higher than a 7th round pick for Brian Robinson when Joe Mixon went for a 7th round.
What y'all defense go do is the question. Y'all offense, I think, go be there.
Yeah.
G5 in the back.
Oh yeah, I got you, G5. Because I'm on my other. No, there you go, right there. There you go, right
y'all was scoring 40 last year, but y'all was giving up 42. I'm saying 42. Y'all was scoring 40 and giving up 42. Also, I should say that. Also.
What's going on?
Rizzle, what's poppin', brother? Tizzle, my nizzle. Yeah, man. Ride that shit up, man. Time to get right, man.
I don't understand why the Bengals still got Joe Burrows out here. This man
Hey,
is.
They don't want him to
you,
carry the shit,
hey,
man.
y'all will get more value for B Rob. He younger. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
we
He fresh
might,
your leg.
we might can get
Yeah,
because
and,
this is he's coming off
and
of
he
what's called
productive.
yeah.
He productive with wide splitting time. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, they'll at least get I think a fourth or fifth round pick for him because he's young. He got value too. Got a good upside.
Bryce
Come on,
Harper went
Wise.
yard again.
That's Wise second
Jesus
penalty. They
Christ.
got a holding on Wise. How you get a holding? They stop the man at the line of scrimmage. They got a holding on you. That's a second penalty on you on this drive.
Duke Troopy?
Huh?
I said, goddamn, Duke Troop.
Yeah.
I'm, I'm just worried about my corner. Other part of the defense, we straight. Think offense wise, we be straight. I'm worried about the islands on the outside, the cornerback position. Oh man, so I'm worried about on my squad.
Touchdown Cincinnati.
Yeah, I neither one of y'all teams' defense is just, look at me
I'm,
talking shit like all we had was defense.
Yeah,
our line and linebackers is straight. I'm concerned about the
Yeah.
cornerback in their corner depth in that
Yeah, the
nickel
line.
position.
Yeah, the D line. Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, the D line solid.
Yeah, we can maneuver with our linebackers. We got some athletic linebackers, foul and all them. But I'm looking at like, bruh, who is gonna cover these niggas on these islands? Cause woo wee wee, I gotta keep it a buck. That's what we should have been drafting. We got a few people in there. They doing good, but it's like it's gonna be their first taste of NFL ball. So it's like, damn.
Yeah.
I took over 50. I took over 50 and a half. I mean over
So,
40.
so,
I gotta
so
see
I
what
see
it
now.
was. I took the over in this game. I think it was
Mm-hmm.
42 or 52, something like that.
Yeah. So we're gonna be relying on offense. We're gonna be putting up a lot of points and hope defense can bend or don't break type of deal until we figure out what we're gonna do for corners. We got an undrafted free agent that's kicking ass and locking up shit and probably got a chance to start. Came from the UFL, he balling. So we'll see. I think
Yeah.
safety wise we alright. I'm concerned about them corners. If not, ooh, they gonna be picking on them niggas. Oh God.
Because right now, yeah, your corners, you got a lot of teams that got two good wide receivers now. You got a lot of
Yep.
teams that doubled up on their wide receiver core. So
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be hard for your corners. You got one good corner and then another one
Shit.
he could
And
potentially be good.
well, we got to see. Bland ain't been having the best camp. You know what I'm saying? And what's the name? Still out. Did I don't think
Yeah,
he practiced. So it's like that's those two pieces hurt. Like, that hurt. Yeah, that hurt
and
like a mug right there.
you don't know what Diggs is gonna be like when he come back. You
I
don't
know.
know
That's what I'm like.
what
Mm-mm.
what effect that's gonna have on him. Because a lot of times
Nah.
players as a
Do I need
corner,
to say it, Fizzle? Diggs the
Mm-hmm.
cornerback. Diggs the cornerback feels he didn't hurt the same thing twice.
Mm-hmm. It might be time. Might be time for the shift his ass to safety.
yeah,
Yeah, most definitely safety time, I think.
Yeah. Once you keep,
He
and
big
then
enough.
you
He
had to
big
go
enough.
get. Yeah, you 6'2". Now you had to go get some shit cleaned up in that joint. So like say it give you an extra month of just recover from getting it cleaned up. Say everything good. You still got to get back in game shape. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't like that shit, man. But hey, the show must go on. They get paid $millions and America's team, quote unquote, figure that shit out. You know me, I ain't cutting my team no slack. I sit next to Cowboys, my Cowboys fans, they gonna be mad at me. Like, man, that's some bullshit. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie for my team. Fuck that. That cornerback shit is question mark. The question mark get your ass torched. Shit. In this league,
We gotta find some wide receiver depth because we got wide receivers dropping passes left and fucking right.
mm-hmm. Can't put the balls on the buddy too.
Nah, bro, be out there dealing. They gotta catch them, or they're gonna have to catch them jumps. That's what it is. They're gonna have to catch them. We got to get another wide out though. We got a whole. I think we got Lockett. He a vet, and we got Lockett, and we got
Man, Washington been running
Ridley.
all over dag on the Cincinnati Bengals. They just ran the ball again with Rodriguez, and that man just got another first down. 10-yard carry.
Y'all
They ain't
playing
even
this. Y'all playing this week because y'all played last week.
they ain't even really throwing the ball. I think they only threw like 2 passes. No, not even. They only threw one.
Who quarterback? Who quarterback?
Right now it's Josh Johnson. He just fumbled the ball. He started on top of it though. I don't know if it was a bad snap or if it was a bad handoff. I don't know what happened on that one. Oh, it was a bad snap. He snapped the ball too high. It was a bad snap. And he was looking to hand it off to the running back, and he took his eyes off the ball. That's the backup center. Now, all of our backups are in there right now. We ain't got not a single starter on the in the game. Our starters came out after the first drive.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all, they came to play this week.
Nice
That was good.
pass by Josh Johnson though. That was Jaden Lane, first down. Nice pass, 15-yard pass. Oh no, actually, it might have been 20-yard pass. He lost about 5 yards. That was like a 20-yard pass. Yeah, lost 5 yards on the fumble. Okay, nice little dump off to the running back. He got about 3 yards. Jaden Lane, fourth round draft pick, 5'10", 196 yards. I mean, 196 pounds. That man led the team in catches in uh, Georgia, I mean, in Virginia Tech, and he only had 38 catches. How you lead the team in catches with 38 catches?
Who led team with
What,
30 catch?
what kind of crazy stuff was that? That was another one for a first down by Rodriguez. Chris Rodriguez trying to get that third running back spot.
I took the over, so
Like
I need y'all ass to score.
another pass from Josh Johnson. Catch by who's that? Can't see who that is. I think that's the wide receiver we just picked up from the DC defenders. Oh no, that was KG Osborne. That was KJ Osborne. I couldn't see his face or his jersey. I just saw him laying on the ground.
What channel y'all playing on?
First down by Chris Rodriguez. Runs for about 2 yards for a first down. You said what's that?
What channel y'all playing on?
Oh, we on ESPN. Monday Night Football.
Oh shit. Okay, bet. Since you put it like that,
Washington, they about to great score again at the
I hope
31
so.
yard line. He got stopped at the line of scrimmage. First, second and 10. Nice tackle by Burks.
I hope. I hope they're about to score.
Oh, they gave him
Yo,
1 yard.
what's good?
Look like he got stopped at the. Oh, Look like he got stopped at the line of scrimmage. They gave him 1 yard on that.
You at work, Yoda? You heading to work, huh?
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. Up here talking shit about D3 team. No, I ain't talking shit about his team though.
Oh, deep pass.
This year I'm gonna talk about everybody else's team. I'm talking about
Intercepted
everybody
at the
else's team.
2 yard line.
So they won't talk about.
I don't know where Josh Johnson was throwing that ball at, but the receiver wasn't even going that direction.
You can't notice my team doing bad if I'm talking about your team all the time. Now my team ain't doing bad right now. I'm just saying.
The receiver wasn't even going that direction. Where was he throwing the ball at?
We got. I think they said we got the 4th youngest team in the NFL. 3rd youngest.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Something like that. So I'm expecting some growing pains, but I'm expecting growing pains though, not just pains this year. It's the difference.
It's definitely gonna be some growing pains. I can tell you that right now.
It's the difference. I already know. I know exactly where the spots gonna come from too.
When you got a team that young, you know it's gonna be some growing pains, and majority of it's gonna come from penalties.
Yeah.
Majority of your growing pain is gonna come from penalties. It's gonna be penalties made at the wrong time because they're so young. A lot of them are rookies. It's gonna be some penalties. It's gonna be chemistry problems and penalty problems.
Yeah. Our offensive line is good. Like they on point. We should be okay at the quarterback position. Our running back position is good. We got a 1 wide receiver, but our wide receiver core ain't deep, so that's a question mark for me. The wide receiving core is a question mark for me. Our cornerbacks are young, but they all played last year. They was young last year too. You get what I'm saying? So they got another year of experience though playing together, right? So the same corners pretty much coming back, and they was pretty decent last year. You know, before everybody got hurt and all that shit. We got pretty much linebacker. I think is a question for us too. Like the group as a whole. You know what I mean? We ain't got that standout no more. Our fucking standout went to another team. Landry went to a different team.
But, he was thinking Jada Lane was going to go to the sideline, but you had a safety right there waiting on it. You got to see that as a veteran quarterback. You got to see that. It's ain't like you're a rookie. You've been in the league for a long time. This your 14th team that you didn't been on.
I really want us to run the shit out the ball this year. That's what I want, and use Cam as like the secondary, and use Cam as like the secondary. You know what I'm saying? With the passing guy, like the secondary with.
Well, he gonna open up y'all running game because they got a game plan for him taking off. So, you know, you're gonna have to pick your poison. You're gonna load up the box. Dude, if it don't get there, and it's a pass play, dude, Cam Moore taking off. So that's gonna help Pollard because you got to do a 3 quarterback over there. You got to game plan for that room.
I hope our offensive line continue to block as good as they've been blocking in the preseason. Because boy, our offense and we pay for our offensive line and we have something to grow, but our offensive line look fucking great right now.
I got a question for y'all. How y'all feel about the fact that the Cleveland Browns just came out and named that Joey Flacco is going to be their starting quarterback week 1?
D-Free.
Not surprised.
D-Free. I'm just going to say D-Free. I expected that.
Mm-hmm.
But I also expect Joe Flacco to maybe get hurt or maybe to not play as good. And get
he gonna turn over.
Standing back there all healthy and ready.
Oh, yeah.
The door Sanders, goddamn it.
I want them to get rid. I want them to trade us. Man, ideal because Deshaun Watson, he about to get cleared.
They not dumb, bro. They
I know.
act dumb.
I
They
know.
not dumb.
I know they not. I know. But Deshaun Watson is upset to be cleared. And once he get cleared, he can't be on IR.
Yeah,
You
Your
know what I'm saying?
quarterback is in the building, right?
Yeah.
Your quarterback is in the building. It's that simple for Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland, if anybody was gonna fuck up a quarterback situation, it'd be
Yeah.
Cleveland though.
Man, and they in a ethical situation. If they cut Deshaun Watson, they gonna take a $160 million cap hit. If they cut him, 81
They gonna
1 year, 80 the next one.
They gonna trade Pickett.
Yeah, they gonna cut Hundley,
or they
trade Pickett.
Gabriel. Pickett or Gabriel gone. One of them gone.
Mm-hmm. But I'm hoping they guys be crazy, in which they are, and go ahead and trade Shador and believe in Dylan. That's what I want them to do.
But did you hear what Myles Garrett told Shador?
Yeah, we gonna need you. Yeah.
The man
Yeah.
said, I don't want to hurt you, young fella.
Hurt you.
Really
You're a good kid.
He said it twice.
Yeah. Then he made sure he looked him in the face like, bro, I'm tapping you on the shoulder. I'm tapping you on your shoulder.
That shit, bro. He touched him. Bro, Myles Garrett just gave him the nigga. Somebody in the back field. Myles Garrett just gave him the blessing, bro. Literally. Myles Garrett just said, bro, we gonna get you. Myles Garrett just told you who he want to be the quarterback.
Njoku too.
Just told you who he want to be the quarterback.
Yeah. And Njoku, you don't see him kicking with no other quarterback but Shador. I'm like, bro, them niggas been there.
They get rid of Shador, bro, that's gonna fuck up that locker room, bro. Because everybody can see who the best quarterback in the room.
Man, the fans gonna be pissed. They already pissed now about the depth chart. So you already know, like, nigga, we got us one.
You know, it's the NFL. You know how that shit go. They're not gonna start their young buck right off the bat as a 5th round pick. They gonna let them. But wait till about week. Fuck you.
Week 5, 6.
I ain't gonna lie.
Week 6.
They might give Dylan Gabriel a chance before him, right? They might. So I say, bro. Man, wait till
I say about week 6.
8, 9, 10, something like that, bro.
Because the Browns got a tough schedule. Joe Flacco was gonna mess up within the first 3 weeks with the schedule they got.
I think he's gonna get hurt. God forbid, it ain't nothing serious, but I think he's gonna get hurt because he older. Yeah,
the turnover, he's gonna be throwing picks, and that is gonna create a problem. Yeah, that's what they talking about now. He started, but he got a turnover problem. Him and Kenny Pickett, Dylan Gabriel too, because he gonna throw a lot of picks in the regular season. What I see from him, he too antsy in the pocket. Then he ain't Drew Brees with the accuracy on his tippy toes.
Dylan Gabriel just sucked.
Yeah, he ain't that good, bro. I'm just like, you made some easy throws. That was designed. That was a design play. You should get that off. They blocking for that.
Y'all hold it down for a second.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, yeah, all right. But they be stupid to trade him to the Saints or to the Jets or somebody. Oh, man. Wherever he go, he taking the market with him. Roger Goodell know, like, bruh, this nigga is a market too. We might try to box him in, but man, this boy brings up too much damn money. Boy, bring that baggy up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. He's just gonna stay right there in Cleveland. What? Because, bro, everybody can see. They see that. They not invested in nobody. They not invested in nobody that much to where like money wise. Maybe Watson, right? Deshaun Watson, but shit. Who knows what Deshaun Watson gonna be? Nobody knows what Deshaun Watson gonna be. You know what I mean? But they not invested in none of them quarterbacks like that. And you can see, well, he only played one game, preseason game, but shit, you can see who the team want at least bare minimum. I wish he would have had a chance to play this week, but I really think I think he really hurt a little bit, but I think if he came down to it, he would have played if it was like a regular season game type shit. I think they just let him sit out so you could see Dylan Gabriel's sample size, and you saw it. He turned that bitch over like an IHOP worker. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Turned that bitch over like he worked at IHOP. Egg turnover, pancake turnover.
Come on through.
You know what Kenny Pickett is? Joe Flacco is just there as a bridge, right, to get you to the next quarterback.
He's just something to do. That's all.
He a bridge.
Yeah,
He's there to get you to Kenny Pickett young, Shador young, Dylan Gabriel young. Flacco is there to calm the room. You know what I'm saying?
The crazy part is Dylan Gabriel almost the same age as Kenny Pickett. That boy was in college for 6 years.
And Kenny Pickett ain't a bad quarterback. He just ain't it. He ain't it.
Mm-hmm. Quarterback, he got a lot to do with confidence. And what's the name? They tanked his confidence too. Boy. And he partially tanked it himself too. So some of that's on him.
He got a low ceiling.
Mm-hmm. Shador is that guy. I've been saying it. I've seen this for a long time. I said, bro, this nigga ball placement is elite, man. I'm like, dog, if you can put the ball where you want to, bro, you can play in the NFL for a long time, my boy. Oh, he can't run now. He can't. Okay, they boy sure works run out from the defenders. Mm-hmm. I said, okay. I enjoyed it. I said, oh yeah, I enjoyed it. And what those dots out there, what those dimes. I said, ooh.
If they know. Trade Shador, go and send him to the Cowboys. That'd be it. That'd be the big story. He's from Texas.
Mm-hmm.
If they cut him, I say if they cut him, you know Jerry gonna pick him up. I say that right. So I want him to get cut, right?
I'm about to go ready to shut it down. I just wanted to call the first couple of drives.
Jerry ain't gonna pick him up.
Oh shoot.
Jerry scared that Dion gonna be involved too much for Shador. That's why he had a chance to pick him. And he could have been the backup rather than Joe Milton. And Jerry, my boy.
I appreciate y'all coming through.
We're gonna
get this thing started for the regular season. But we'll be back again. I'm probably gonna go live on Thursday. Appreciate y'all coming through. I'll holler at y'all on the next one. Peace.